great, Lauren. My presentation is on prescription impact marketing, which is a strategy we're using to try and get students to engage more with feedback, and taking up from sort of the tail end of Tom's presentation there, so that we're going to talk about very much as well. The idea is that we spend an awful lot of time giving feedback. It is a very time-consuming process by definition of its role. And if we're going to spend that time, it's vital that students actually get something out of that process. So the system development initiative whereby they'll get some feedback. Obviously, this is just sort of placeholder stuff. So what they do really well, I think this is important to actually reinforce what students are good at and what they do well. And then some targets for improvement. And then we've got here a literacy target as well. And kind of certainly when I first started teaching, this is what I did, and this is kind of the end of that process. Here you go, here's your feedback, here's what you do well, here's what you need to improve, kind of off you go. Kind of the process that ended there. And I think that there's a sort of stop there, and students will go, oh yeah, right, and nothing really happens. So the first thing to do is actually force them to engage in that process. So we get them to highlight, okay, get the highlights pen, highlight what you did really well. You then have to go back to your work and find an example of that thing. So whatever it is you've done well, I'm going to highlight that in your work and actually force you to go back and look at your work and engage with the process. Then the exact same thing with the comments. Okay, so highlight the comments, go to your work, find an example of where you've used those, or where you could apply those targets. Okay, so there's a student opportunity doing it, and there's a literacy target. Quick, and they go back to their work and they highlight. So this is now a revision tool for future work. So they can actually highlight and track their targets. Then crucially, they apply those targets immediately. The next thing is take an example piece of work, either pick one paragraph and rewrite it, or add an entirely new paragraph. Instantly apply that feedback. And we've done that. Show me where you use your two targets. Highlight where you actually applied those two targets. And there they are. And I'll also get students to label, you won't see on this radio, here I've used a short sense of impact, here I've used a short paragraph that impact, whatever that might be.